Okay, I know this probably goes without saying, but just look at this. Look at all of this text, this wall of bullshit. I mean, look at this. Blinding arbitration. If you and EA are unable to resolve a dispute through informal negotiations within 30 days after receipt of the notice of dispute, blah, blah, blah. Like, what's gonna happen? This is where we're at, and we've been here for a while. We're paying for the license to play games, not so much the ability to play games, or to own games, I should say. We're paying to own the license. Okay, so while I'm connecting to the EA servers, sharing with Facebook's friends? No. I don't need to share with Facebook friends. I might change my mind on that, but before I get started here into a game, yes, I know I've chosen not to share with my Facebook friends. Thank you. Just a little bit about where I'm at with Madden. The last iteration that I actually own is this right here, PS3. Madden 09. I have played other iterations since then. Oh, I'll get the new roster, why not? I don't know. Madden for me is largely the same game every single year. Everybody gets on a podium every single year and they're talking about all the improvements, what's changed, what's the same, what certain bugs still remain after countless iterations to clean certain ones up. And I don't need a new Madden game every year. They might introduce something like, you know, the QB cone vision or something like that, and then they take it away next year because everybody's like, nah, don't really need it. So they get rid of it and they try something else that's new. And I like football. I'm a New York Giants fan. I know, God help me, right? And speaking of God help me, if you're watching right now, you probably noticed that I said no Joel Osteen on this presentation here. Okay, so I'm going into this, and I'm like, okay, I want to get past this. Oops, sorry about that. I'm pushing buttons and nothing. Why can't I skip past this? So yeah, like, I like football. I watch my Giants games. But I'm not, like, insane about football. And when it comes to these sports sims that EA cranks out year after year, I'm not all about it.
Lead them, they'll follow you. Let's go. And now the moment every quarterback dreams of.
Like, the fact that I can't skip past this right now, it's like, wow, look at our fantastic game that you wish you could be playing right now. But anyway, as I was saying, no Joel Osteen. Joel Osteen popped up on my Twitter feed for some reason. Like, I don't know why. I'm clearly not following the guy. I think he's a scam artist and a fraud.
Here we go. We got empty right, gone right. 93 Ohio, wide
Can I just freaking... Oh, now I can quit? Thanks. Okay. So yeah, no Joel Osteen here today. I hope he doesn't show up on my feed anymore. Yes, I'm sure I want to exit the game. Well, take me to the menu. So, yeah, I don't need to have Madden every single year. I don't need all the little updates. I don't really care about... Sports games are not something, though, admittedly, that I sit down and play year in, year out, day in, day out, like some people. I mean, some people pick up these games. It's the highlight of their year as far as games are concerned. I have to skip something else now. Is this just like for the first time? I certainly hope so. I don't want to have to go through this shit every time I turn on this game. Yes, let's do that. Finally. Why couldn't we have just started off this way? Madden, you and I would have been much better friends. Let me take a look at my... Hopefully I can see what you've written here on the cell phone. If not, I'll have to manually check. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Ah, okay. From now on, I'm on the Twitch chat on my phone. Let me go ahead and
choose the skill level that fits your style best.
Keep my screen from turning off so I can actually monitor it without making the screen smaller while I stream here. Take me 2 seconds. And there we go. Auto lock. Never. Yeah, Madden15 and we're already off on the wrong foot. It's insane that I had to go through all that, and there was like a 40-page end-user agreement before I could even not skip past that opening cinematic and play scenario. I'm playing rookie for now because I suck. As I said, I don't play this stuff all the time.
Select the button layout that you would like to use when calling plays.
Does this even really make a difference? Like, I mean, I'm gonna see what button corresponds with the play, and I'm gonna push it. I guess I'll go with the default layout. I am excited to play this, though. It's not that I dislike Madden. It's just I don't get it. Take off a year, pump out a version like every other year, do the roster updates every year, but you don't need a brand new iteration every single year. But of course there is, because money's involved. It's like, it is the Call of Duty for sports gamers, pretty much. And to respond to your comments before,
40 new activities. Spend some time here developing your abilities and learning the new features before moving on to the rest of the game.
It's probably a good idea. I have no idea how this year is going to play out. I really tune everything out when they're doing drafts. I tune everything out preseason too. Day one, let's go. Then I'll be all about it. Interesting note, since I'm playing as the Giants, I actually live just outside of Albany. Yeah, that sucked. So, I used to be able to go from my grandparents' house, which was literally almost blocks away from the SUNY college, where they've been having their camps every year. And that's always been pretty enjoyable. But it wasn't usually a great experience for me because sometimes I ended up going with somebody who's like a real giant nut. And like the dude had the gall as like the players are walking by to like, you know, tell them what to improve upon. It's like, yeah, looking good, but like, who the fuck are you again? Craziness. So I don't know, there's been some stuff that I have seen during preseason that I know the backup quarterback looks freaking, he looks good. Not bad. Yeah, backup QB looks good. Right now, this is pretty basic stuff. Where's the new... I mean, to tap the receiver icon and to like hold it for like a bullet pass seems pretty standard. Why am I not seeing the text show up in the chat in my phone? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, agreed. Corey Washington. He's the business. Honestly, I just want to see a season where, I mean, it seems like every Giants game that I tend to watch, you know, you go to a football game for a lot of things. You turn on football on TV for a lot of things. One of those things is not seeing it raining yellow flags all over the place, because that's what happens in frickin' Giants games. It's like they can't get the basic shit down. So, I can't see what it's saying up there. I think it said like no bullet passes, but I didn't. They can't accuse me of a bullet pass on that one. It's training. The dude's doing an end zone dance. Yeah, but it's especially bad with the Giants. You have to... It's not just now. I mean, it's been... I mean, it's happening all over the league because they've had, you know, some rules change as far as that's concerned. Things are a bit more tightened up, but I mean, it's always been that way for the Giants. And I'm just hoping this is one of those years where I'm watching Eli make passes, and every time they get lobbed up in the air, I'm not going, oh, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Because, okay, you want me to do a bullet pass? I can do that.